might fight you. Hello, I'm just taking care of a couple things, aka just posting the link to this up on my Tumblr real quick. If you guys were here for my last stream, it's just going to be more of the same picture, but I'm farther than I was last time, so maybe you'll be excited to see that. I'm definitely not going to be done in time for the anniversary, but whatever. I'm holding up I'm gonna listen to that song again, sorry. I'm selfish. Fat heart, pop tart, anyways it's time. Oh my brain. Anyway, hello Harrison, hello Jeff, and hello Wolf. If that's not a whole mood right there, Jeff. So this is how it looks now. Last time I was on stream, I don't remember what I was working on last time I was on stream. I want to say it was probably this area, or here, you can't see, but this area over here. But I've now done, I'm basically done from there down, so we're just continuing to chip away. Ooh. The sky coming down blue, holding up the sea. Something you can't hold, and it might bite you, might fight you. I feel like this song would make it. There's like a good animatical living in this song. I just haven't had the free time to figure it out. I mean, if we think theoretically, yeah, I think it'll be fine. Hey, howdy, Timey. Timey? Timey. It's probably Timey. Howdy, howdy, howdy. My mic's on, right? Oh, yeah, it's definitely on, because people were answering to a question I asked. I'm so silly. Howdy, howdy. I'm gonna be mostly just kind of like coloring today, which is a very tedious process, but I've been chipping away at it for, hold on, I can see how long I've been doing this. Oh, you're fine. I always thought it's time, like the herb, it just took me a second to like, so I've been working on this for 8 hours now, but closer and closer. Let's see. Although I have to say, doing this has been, like, really a course in... I don't want to listen to the same song again. I thought I'd put on that Undertale live concert from a while back, because it's a solid bop. What specifically did you say, Jeff? And yeah, I'm hanging in there. I'm very busy, these days. So the only the only fun projects I've been really working on is this. And then occasionally I've been sketching, but I actually haven't been sketching as... I usually sketch at, like, fill out sketchbooks at, like, turbo speed. But I've been really busy with this, art show that I'm putting together for my graduation. So that's been taking up a lot of my time, which isn't bad, but it just means that's mostly what I've been doing with my free time. That and, obviously, like, other homework. So between, like, all the different projects I have for just different classes, it just keeps me on my toes. We'll just boop. Something like that. Oh, and there's a whole arm over there. I don't like the fact that arm's that color, but we'll change it. Oh, yeah. No, I saw that, yeah. I thought I responded to that. Oh, yeah, I said that's a whole mood. Because I saw it and I was like, again, to reiterate what I said, that's a whole mood, Jeff. Like, just all of that. Ooh, you're an author now. I hope to become an author one day. That's a big goal of mine. 1 second. My favorite Undertale song. I'm really a fan of Home. I like It's Raining Somewhere Else. Oh, no, you're fine. I want to lose weight, too. That's a big goal of mine, but I don't know if I'll ever actually get around to it. Oops, I did that all on the layer I wasn't supposed to be doing it on. Oh, well. Undertale is a video game. It's, like, pretty popular, but it's not as popular as it used to be, by a guy named Toby Fox. I really enjoy it. It has a really great music, some really great characters and character dynamics. What other songs do I like? I like a lot of them, but I just can't think of them right now. I like the Spider Dance. I like Asgore's theme. Oh, you haven't asked it before. No worries at all. No need to apologize. Right now I'm using Vargas's V1 brush, which is something that an artist made, I think. One of my friends gave it to me. And I'm using the Geddes brush. Before I got these from my friend, which are the top 3 over here, I usually worked with Eaglehawk and Blackburn, which have not exactly the same, but have kind of similar vibes of, like, different pressures and stuff. But I've been enjoying Geddes from Vargas's. I think it's like $10 or something. Oh, well, thanks for popping by. It was nice to see ya. And if any of you guys are curious, I just posted my Discord link, the link to my Discord that I'm trying to, like, get off the ground up in the community tag, so feel free to chat with me sometime on my Discord. I like Spider Dance a lot too. Do you have any other favorite songs? Sorry, I'm getting distracted instead of working. Not that I mind talking to you guys at all. That's the reason why I live stream, is so that I can chat. Didn't mean to do that. Although you guys want to see something crazy, this has been like, working on this has been like a real lesson in like colors and stuff. Oh, hold on. I think we want that nose to go in a bit more. So check this out. Oh, I hope I can remember the right color. One of these colors in this flower, ooh, oopsies, I'll fix that later, looks way different depending on like where it is, where it sits, and it drives me insane. I think that's close to it. Maybe it's this one. Where it just looks much more blue on one side than it does on the other side. Ugh, I'm not gonna be able to find what color it was now. But learning like, or just being able to see in action like the weirdness of color has been crazy working on this. Smudging it out with the gouache brush. That actually sounds really cool. I agree, gouache on its own is a bit too transparent. A lot of the brushes are like, I don't like the brushes that when you go back over a mark, it darkens automatically. I prefer the pressure sensitive ones, is what I've discovered. I think we want to go a little bit darker skin tone for this. And we'll just kind of block in like collarbone-ish. Sorry, it keeps accidentally zooming out like way more than I intend to. Oh, you're fine. I love Undyne's theme. I love, like, True Heroine. I love that one especially. Yeah, I still haven't quite found a brush that I love for inking, which probably it doesn't help that I don't ink a ton in real life. So I also am just, like, bad at inking in general. So trying to ink on an iPad is, like, even more difficult. Oops, that's not even kind of what I was going for. I'm not quite sure how I want the light down here to go. Because I need to try to portray the roundness of a neck and then balance it out with receding darkness. You can see Kate. Sorry, you guys can see my twin texting me. Let me respond to her over on my phone. Rip, you're missing my stream. Oh, yeah. My twin, Katie, whose text you keep see coming up, I think you see those at least. She keeps on, she's fantastic at inking. That's probably one of her strongest abilities as an artist, is she can do some really good inking. Although I'm hoping to improve. Class I'm taking this semester, the beginning of it at least, focused a lot on lining and stuff, and like using line and that kind of thing. Which is nice because a lot of drawing classes, and as they should, are like, this isn't about line because line doesn't exist in nature, and that's true. So, but it's just nice to also have a class that's like, okay, but line does exist in drawing, and how do you utilize that well in drawing? Why are they eating out? Oh yeah, if you guys haven't seen, I did a couple Vito drawings. I can show you those real quick. Based on some old... So I sketched those out the other day, and then I splashed some color on them today. I have no idea what I'm doing with the coloring here. Oh, thank you. Small airbrush. I could see that. Which tab is Freysinet in? Okay, I need to not get caught up on the hair. Because I've kind of had a pattern that has been working really well for the way I've done all the other... Sorry, this dang streaming program just is constantly having hiccups on me, but it's the only way I know to stream easily from my iPad, so it's what I'm using. You said just in the sketching. Drawing. I was wrong. Ah, face it. Oh, it's huge. Oh, that does have an interesting texture to it. Reminds me of Worm on a String. Yeah, I'm not a big YouTuber, so I can't connect up to like a laptop rig a computer rig. I have a laptop, but my laptop's very weak. So I used to say back in the day, back near the beginning-ish of my channel, I used to call it my shoestring budget, which is still pretty true. I used to live stream a lot a couple years back, and then I kind of fell off. And now I'm trying to pick it up again. Yeah, it was... Because this is a big drawing that I'm working on. I think it's supposed to be big, at least. I don't remember exactly now. I'd have to double check the dimensions. That's a lot of work. hear the music all right, or do I need to turn it up for you? But I mean, technically... I'm just not sure I'm vibing with this face as much, but we'll keep going. And we'll figure out how to make it look at least okay. Oh, I also love the Sans theme, actually. Oh, welcome to the Discord! It's kind of a little barren right now, but, feel free to put something in the introduction. I made the Discord actually, way back when I first started my Patreon, which was at least 6 months ago or something like that. So I think there's, a place for people to share artwork. There is a place, and a couple different stuff like that. So, feel free to check out the different rooms and put some stuff up. I obviously won't be able to respond until I'm not streaming, but I'm excited to actually have some stuff going on in there. Sounds like... So my twin was just texting me about how my parents are taking her out for dinner. She lives at home and I don't live at home right now. I live at campus, but she lives close enough to campus that she can stay living at home. 'Cause it's cheaper. But it sounds like all the wait times were too long for the parents. But maybe now she can join the stream, which would be nice. I also do love this song, Snowy. Ooh. Everything okay? Yeah, looks like it. I don't know if you guys can see that text that just came up, but it was very funny. Hey, welcome back, Jeff. It's almost like there's a pandemic going on, so that restaurants can't fill to capacity. That's insane. That's crazy. Maybe they're just getting a little cocky because my dad got the vaccine. Well, it's not like my mom's gotten the vaccine, so I don't know why they would. Oh, no worries at all. If you don't want to join the Discord, you don't gotta. I'm perfectly happy hanging out with you guys on my live streams on my channel. How dark did I go on the lips on these other ones? Okay. I've gone a couple times because my parents aren't the best with that kind of stuff, and my grandparents are even worse. And whenever my grandparents come down, they insist on taking us out. And, I'm not... I'm not willing to fight my parents on it, so I usually just go along with it. I'm especially not willing to fight my grandparents on it. My grandparents are, like, my parents aren't the best, but it's whatever, but my grandparents are extremely conservative to the point where it's like, you're a little scary. Well, it's nice that your dad's gotten vaccinated, though. That's exciting. Here, hold on. I'm going to tell them. No, you're fine. The pandemic is very scary, and people like to pretend like it's not, but it is very scary. And it's actually almost even more scary to me how some people don't find it scary at all. You know? It's just very weird. Unsettling, I guess is what I'll say. Oh, well, thanks for popping back by. Oh, my parents would never dream of, well, my mom specifically would never dream of having contention with my grandparents. They are, like I said, a little scary, and were much scarier when she was a little girl, if you get my drift without having to say anything openly, because I don't think my mom would appreciate that. But if you get the vibe, I think you'll know what I'm kind of like. It was not so she doesn't really stand up to them. She has a really whack face. You see this face? This face is really whack. Let's try bringing up that. And then maybe widening her nose a little bit. I think her nose got a little bit too small in the kerfuffle. It's okay. Like, I think my parents have my grandparents have good intentions and try to be what they think it means to be a good person. Unfortunately, they're wrong. But irrelevant. I mean, my grandparents are good people. They're nice. They're kind to me. But their stances on some political views and stuff just really, it's hurtful to see it because they put it all over their social media. And I'm just like, I don't know where I'm going with this. They've always been very supportive of me. They've always been kind folks to me. But they're probably the only people in my life, so I'm bi ace. And they're probably the only people in my life where I'm like, I would rather them not know that about me, because I, A, don't think they'd understand it, and B, I'm not entirely sure how they would react. Because I want to be able to say that they would definitely still love me, but I don't know. I don't know, because these are the same people that think that the attempted coup on the White House was fake. So, like, whatever. I feel like lots of people are in that situation, though, so at least I'm not alone. Lots of people, I think, have relatives that they've just kind of gotta learn how to work with, how to work with, and how you try to remain strong in your stances while not, like, disrupting your family flow and stuff. Because I know that would just be bad for the whole fam. I think I might darken those nostrils just a hair. Sorry, I'll stop talking about politics now. I think I drove out one of the few people in that are actually here, so, like, I'll stop talking about politics. That just makes me think of My Brother, and Me, where one of their openers was like, time for politics, and they acted all sad and stuff, and I was like, My brother, and Me is funny, and takes my mind off of things. I think the face is coming along, though, bit by bit. Yeah, and again, I don't want to, like, I'm constantly torn by, like, heck yeah, I'm gonna rock the boat, and I really should not be rocking the boat. So I guess her ear comes in, like, right around there. Hey, welcome to the stream, Katie. I was talking about politics, but I'm gonna stop now. This is Brownie Fox's Katie. She's my twin, for those of you guys who don't know. Yeah, it's rough. But but I also am in a much better situation than a lot of people, so I can't complain that much. I started talking about politics. Oh no, my laptop turned off. So give me 1 second. My laptop is how I've been keeping up with the chat. And so, but I forgot to keep my laptop awake. So it fell asleep, so I just gotta wake him up real quick. Oh, that's not what my laptop's supposed to do. So actually, I will be back in the chat, but in a minute, because I had to shut my laptop off and put it back on again, because it, for some reason, thought I really was, like, wanting to check out its big old thing where it's like, you can change the life of the laptop from this place, if you guys know what I mean. It's like, I don't know, you can, like, access the laptop's, like, big important settings in there. And for some reason it wanted to go there. And I'm like, that's not where we're supposed to be. So I'm turning it off and back on again. So I'll be back in chat in a sec. Because without my laptop, I can't see the chat. Oops. Da, 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 da. Snack, crackle, pop goes my like little fingies in my neck. How did I do Dan's eyes? Okay, yeah, I'm doing them pretty much the same way. Yeah, Undertale. Oh, welcome to the stream, Distance17. I'm back in the chat now. Oh my gosh, a lot has happened in the chat. Well, a lot for one of my streams. Talk about my Rito AU with the Mogma. What do dollar tier patrons get? Void tier patrons? My $1 tier patrons, aka my Void tier patrons, mostly they just get, so they can see some of the posts, not all the posts of my Patreon. And they can, get a warm feeling in their heart. Right now they can actually see more than they should be able to on Patreon, because I've been actually kind of, very lax with, blocking off content, but I need to get better at that if I get more patrons, to make it, so that people are being fairly getting what they want, but I only have, 4 patrons, so I haven't really been great with that yet. Void tier patrons. Yeah, I think that's about all they get. I mean, I'm hoping that eventually I can get enough people on my Patreon that actually, no disrespect to the people who do support me, because the people who do support me are awesome. But I'm hoping to get people in there who are, active enough that there's enough of them and they're active enough that I can do just, Patreon request nights. But the couple times I've tried to do Patreon request nights, I haven't gotten any responses from my, 3 Patreon people, so which is totally fine. Thought for 5 whole months that the mic on my laptop just didn't work because nobody could hear me when I was on Discord calls, so it turns out I lived. Oh, what a big mood though, Timey. Thinking that your electronics aren't working for silly reasons. Oh, I'm almost done with the face, but I'm not quite there yet. Actually, I want this color. Yeah. Yeah, my old, Loftwing Rito AU, it had, I don't remember the details, actually. I know that I also included my Hylian versions of some Mogma. I don't remember exactly how they played into the story, but I just remember I included them. Which are some other character designs that I would love to redraw sometime soon, especially since Skyward Sword is getting a remake. Let's see. I know that they were finding artifacts was their thing. So it was supposed to take place after Wind Waker, and they were finding artifacts of the original Hyrule. I remember that part of it. I think I might shift you a little bit more blue. And we'll go a little bit more down. I remember that, Katie, that was lame. I love you, Katie, but that was so funny. Fortunately, I am a college student and need to save money. On laptop? Are you talking about, trying to get a new laptop? Because, yeah. So, I have, in my budget, so far, how it's kind of turned out the past couple years is I can usually get one, cool, or upgrade to a, electronic a year. and I used it on getting a iPad this year, so I could do this kind of stuff. So I now basically that means that I'm not going to be getting any upgrades on any of my stuff until maybe after the summer, but I'm going to be going to a more expensive college after the summer, so we'll even have to see about that. Ugh, don't get me even started on the anxiety of how the heck I'm gonna pay for college. Oh, here. I think this is a longish intermission, so we'll go past the intermission. I will laugh at your despair. Oh, bye, Timey. Thanks for popping in. My way out. What song is this from Undertale? Can't identify it. Actually, I should probably add a little bit of a darker blue. Shrine? Shrine of what? Oh, the dog. Okay, I'm with you now. Because this is an annoying dog song. Does that feel a bit better? Yeah, a little bit maybe. Do 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 do. Okay, we're coming along. We're coming along. Yeah, the Undertale OST is so heckin' good. Watch me as back at it again at Krispy Kreme. I think by comparison, the line around her eyes is lighter than the others, which is making it look a little unbalanced in her favor. I get oddly, angry when people draw one of the, Din or Feyor, different than how I feel like they should look. I'm always like, that's not correct. How do you not know the extensive self-headcanons that I've made inside of my head for these characters? Which is just silly, but still, I'm always like, that's not right. I think this is still supposed to be a little darker. Just to really separate out that head. How's that look? No, that's not quite it. Okay, I'm back again. Oh, that's another... I don't remember who it was I was talking about Undertale music with. But Metal Crusher, that's also a big favorite of mine. Oh, I think I'm gonna move away from this area for a bit. Actually, I'm gonna add a little bit of blush first. I don't think that's powerful enough. Although she is paler than Feyor. Yeah, that's way too dark of a blush. So we'll go maybe something like this. Keep saying I'm gonna leave the face alone, and then I keep not leaving the face alone. I think her eyes are way too big. Alright, let's play around for a second. A favorite Zelda game? I mean, I'm a big fan of Skyward Sword. I like the Oracle games a lot, which is part of where I'm like, I like the goddesses looking a certain way comes from. I like Breath of the Wild a lot. I know that's kind of, everybody says that these days, but I do. I think even just that little change is better. And then we'll just kind of blend out these 2 layers back together. We're gonna have to just reconstruct that area. I do feel like, regardless of whether this ends up looking good or not when I'm done with it, I do feel like I've learned a decent amount doing this and have, I don't know, maybe even improved a bit. Although, you know, with anything that you ever put actual work in, it's probably not going to get a ton of notes. Oh, wait, hold on. I actually do want to smooth that out a bit. Thanks, guys, for hanging in there. I know that this stream has got to be a lot of, like, not really sure how I'm progressing because it's just, like, really little changes. And then slowly it, like, starts to form, like, its own thing, but I'm sure it's a little slow going from the spectator side, because it's definitely a little slow going from the creator side. Interesting. So kind of do not some of the muscles in here. Technically there would be more skin below here. We'll go with this color actually. The rest of her body isn't there because I think it's not there in the reference drawing I was using. But in this case, it's because I feel like it. Which you'd think would make her easier, but I think she's got a ton of wonky stuff going on as is, so I think it just kind of balances her complexity compared to the other two out. La da 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 da, la da 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 da. Da 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 da. Actually, I bet you I can push some of this hair further down below here, which might help. Then maybe I'll add a couple, but I'll probably do that later. I'll do the hair last, and then I could get the way that it overlaps with things well. And it'll suck a lot. After Undertale's music, I'm just like, everything needs leitmotifs all the time. If there's not leitmotifs, what's even the point of this music? Were there leitmotifs in Skyward Sword? I feel like Skyward Sword had light motifs. See, this is like... color's so whack, y'all. So this color looks so bright over here where it is on the chest. And then as soon as I move over here, it's like not nearly as bright. I actually think I might make myself a bit of a lighter color. But I can add. Although I don't think I quite want that to be... Ooh! Oopsies. Let's just... Just kind of fuzz that out. Man. Lots of concentration and energy. Here it is. The best song in Undertale. Hey, welcome back to the stream, Tiny. I'm now to the hand and, like, forearm. Too small of a smudge. Yeah, hands are something else. I don't know. Well, I know a couple artists, but I don't know many artists that enjoy hands. I bet you once you get the hang of hands, you, like, probably fall in love with them. Because I bet that it's super cool to draw hands well. But I draw hands decently. That's about where I'm at. Oops. Fell asleep again. Wait, did you just say starts nervous sweating? Do you like drying hands? Is that what you're saying? Hold on. My laptop fell asleep again, so I'm losing track of the... I'm gonna assume that means that you enjoy drying hands, which is honestly more power to you. Again, I don't hate drying hands, but I wish that I was good with hands. I don't know, there's just a lot of different light sources coming from right here where she is, that I feel like it's a little hard for me to be working my way through it. Well, I think on one of my, I want to say just a couple weeks ago, I did a little hand tutorial, and it should be in either tutorials or in one of my live streams, which I usually mark as unlisted after a little while to keep my channel from getting too block full. Oh, bye, Katie. She abandoned me. What you up to? Do you want to tell me where you're going? Yeah, I think it's... Hold on, let me find the exact... what it is exactly. Because I want to say it was part of a different video I was doing. Talking about, it should be in my tutorial playlist. If not, check my live stream playlist, and it's titled Talking About Drawing the Torso and Hands, I think. Oh, no, wait, it's titled Talking About Drawing the Torso and Hips, but, if you, my, like, thing is, like, it shows the hand tutorial as the thumbnail, so... Which, it's not the best hand tutorial ever, but it might be maybe you'll at least find it a little bit helpful. Oh, rad. I hope it proves to be at least mildly useful. I think I want to harden that back up. These fingers are kind of getting lost in the sauce, but I'll come through and fix them up in a sec. Let's just focus on getting this all kind of like solid-ish. And then I can clean it up a bit more. La da 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 da. Bum. La da 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 da. Da 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 da. The thumb bends just once, okay. And then we'll just tone these down a bit by blending them up. technically there should be like that-ish. And this should kind of lead into there. There. Forearm and other. Oh. 1 second. Chat's having. Well, not chat's having issues, but my laptop is having issues. Oh, this is a good time to stretch anyway. I've been leaned over my iPad for so long now. I'm back in chat, baby. I think. Let me make sure the stream's still working, though. Yeah, it's still working. Okay, good. So technically, this is going to be a light source. So we're going to want to keep things kind of light over here. Oh yeah, this is epic music. This is a boss, like, the final boss fight, but it's like, well, it's not the final boss fight, but it's a final boss fight, if that makes sense. Hey, welcome back! How's it going, Jeff? I've now done the face, and the chest area, and an arm, and a hand. Yeah, I'm kind of going long this time. Like I said, I've been sinking a lot of time into this, so I think there's something just about working on this project that, like, really gets me willing to sink time into it, I guess. Were you working out? Losing some weight like a cool person? Unlike Becky, who's just sitting on her butt in bed? I think we're going to go even lighter than this. Man, I want an ice cream sandwich. Pass one over, won't ya? So maybe we'll just leave this arm kind of simple and say that a lot of the shadows have kind of been washed out. Except I think we can probably add more shadow down here. Eat some strawberries. I got some raspberries recently, and that's been something I've been enjoying. Although I also had some candy today, so, like, I can't say I was completely a good person. But I've also been kind of trying not to sweat my weight too much. It doesn't always work, but it's a goal to not stress about my weight all the time. Because I know I'm just a little short, round girl. It's very easy to be insecure about yourself these days. The nature of the world makes it extremely easy. You should, like, go out and buy yourself just one ice cream sandwich and, like, treat yourself. Like, go down to a 7-Eleven or something, snag one of those bad boys. Oh, how tall are you? How short we talking? Because I'm also a shorty, so I feel your pain. Actually, I think probably we could say that there's a little bit more light down here. Alright, and then we can do these fingies. Ah, dang, you are a shorty. I'm 5'1". I got a whole 3... No, wait. I got a whole 2 inches on you. Ha. Take that. What are you gonna do about it? But no, I feel your pain. We both pretty short. Hey, solid mood though, Jeff. Sometimes I look at this and I get really excited, and sometimes I don't, but right now I feel like this is looking pretty okay. That drink of soda went down the wrong tube. I'm sorry. Yeah, but and they probably have are trying to have the best intentions at heart, but man, if parents sometimes parents are fantastic at making you be self-conscious. Timey, you're heckin' tall. Oh, I hate it when it turns stuff into emojis too, because I'm like, usually I feel like it written out as it it expresses what I'm trying to say way better than any emoji. Okay, but now this looks kind of weird. So maybe if we said, yeah, that'll probably work. What does... One second, I'm gonna Google search. We're gonna see what light, hand Cool. You're fine. Oh my gosh. Why is this having such a struggle? I think you guys can hear me. Can you hear me? Oh, bye, Jeff. Okay, yeah, this is just... For some reason, it doesn't want to bring the screen sharing program back up online, which is really frustrating. I'm gonna push stop and start, but it should stay on the same stream, so give me 1 second. Yeah, it's actually just my camera, but my camera's just in my case, so. World. Okay, am I back? Tell me if you can hear me. Can you hear me? We're gonna try the screen sharing again. Even though I should probably stop the stream soon, but I'm just having such a good time working on this. Okay, I should be back. Yay! You can hear me. Okay, yeah, and it looks like the screen sharing's working too, so perfect. Alright, thanks for hanging in during that, guys. I know it can be frustrating when you're trying to enjoy or I don't know if you guys enjoy your stream, but when you're trying to tune in and you're like, oh, why can't this streamer get it together? Legend of Zelda cloak? What does that mean? What's a Legend of Zelda cloak? Like, is it like a cool jacket? Or like... I don't know. Describe it to me. Soft. Yes. LOL, my computer telling me again that it's out of storage, which it has been for like 2 years. I know, dude. There's nothing I can really do about it. I've tried. You know when your laptop like legit won't let you fix a problem, and when you actually try to go out of your way to fix a problem or update your laptop, it just like makes things worse. Yeah, that's my laptop. Just a cloak. Kind of wraparound thing with a hood on it. Like a poncho like? Or is it like if you had a blanket and then you like tied the front of the blanket together to make like a cape like thing? Does not have sleeves. Fascinating. I want this strange item. These fingers are... No, I think they're okay. Except I do think I'm going to tone down how bright they are. Oh, yeah. My phone is also the same. It's like, no more iCloud storage, and I'm like, I don't know what you want me to do, besides pay for more storage, which I won't do. Sorry, Apple. Actually, not sorry, Apple. Suck it, Apple. Live with it, Apple. That sounds like a good heckin' thing to wear, though. Item of clothing. Okay. Think we'll go with sphere next. And then maybe the little bit of clothes that shows. And then maybe I'll stop there. Because I think both of those shouldn't take too long. First, let's merge down. See, look, this color down here, it looks like a good color, but when you put it up here, it's so dark. Like, look at that. Look at that transition of that color depending on where it is. Crazy. Color theory's crazy, dudes. Cringe compilation? Why are we having a cringe compilation? The only person you're allowed to call cringe on my channel is... Well, I'm not going to dictate who you call cringe on my channel. But the only person that is factually cringe on my channel is me. Ooh, which manga do you have? I love the manga. That's how I initially, like, got my Zelda kick. Because I couldn't really buy games as a kid. Because, you know, I was a kid and I didn't make enough allowance to buy games. So I'd be able to buy, like, one video game a year. And I didn't, you know, wasn't really on the internet, so I didn't know what video games were coming out, or how to look for video games, or... Oh, Apple is so cringe. You're so right. You know what? Never mind. I'm not cringe on my channel. Apple is cringe. Yes, I'm using an Apple product. Yes, I hate Apple. We exist, and there are many of us, actually, I'm pretty sure. Apple and Disney, I hate you. Oh, I haven't read that one. Is it good? Yeah, I know the author of those stopped doing them for a while and then, like, got hired to do the Twilight Princess one. I think that's the situation. Because I'm pretty sure she wasn't producing more for a while, at least. But I loved those so much as a kid. Guess I'm kind of making Nehru's Pearl, huh? This song is... I know it. Hold on, Undertale songs. I want to say it's... No. I think it's either Hopes and Dreams or Save the World. I want to say it's Save the World. Undertale Save the World. But this entire thing we've been listening to is just the Undertale 5th annual... Or 5th anniversary. It's the Undertale 5th anniversary concert. Isn't that always the case? Like, always the second one's gone and you're like, oh gosh, dang it. Oh, I'm gonna do the ears too before I leave, actually. I forgot about the ears for a second. So we're gonna do the ears, then we're gonna do that little piece of clothing. And then I'll end the stream, I promise. I just really enjoy streaming. I forgot how much I liked streaming. Yeah, a little Zelda in the middle. It's based on this piece, Holy Spirit and Christianity, so it's supposed to be kind of like Zelda getting blessed with, like, the Triforce of Wisdom is how I kind of thought of it. Undertale, such bops. Although I would listen to the, like, thematically appropriate Zelda music, but I actually did that earlier today already, so I'm a little Zelda music'd out. Plus, Nintendo won't take me down for playing Undertale music, so there's that. Oh, thank you. I hope so. I'm getting closer and closer. I wanted it done by the 35th anniversary, but that's tomorrow, so this isn't going to be done by then. I have a Twitter that I use sometimes, but, For the most part, I post on Tumblr, and then like in order, it's like Tumblr has the most stuff, then probably Instagram, then probably Twitter, then probably Instagram, then probably Twitter. But I'm happy you think so. Like I said, I go through like being really confident in it, like, yeah, this is gonna be the bomb. And then I'll be like, oh no, I'm sinking so much time into this. But there is one thing that's for surezies. When I post it, it will get an underwhelming amount of like attention. Because whenever you work on something hard, it never gets as much attention as something that you spend comparatively less time on. That's just the facts, baby. But regardless, I think it's really good practice for me to be doing this, so. I think her little earlobe thingy I put way too far out. Oop, not what I meant. Ugh, come on, laptop, stop doing that. I know, laptop, you're trying to save your battery because you're trying to be a good laptop or something, but I'm keeping up in the chat. Exactly. See, you get it, Timey. This actually might be one of the longest, like, the most amount of time I've put into an art project. There's probably one I've put in as much time into, well, I'll say specifically painting, and that comes close with a couple different school ones, but still a long time to be working on this. Okay, and we'll just do this. Ooh, that sounds exciting, Timey. You should send me you should send me it when you're done. Or I guess if you're in the Discord, you could probably send it that way. Like, share it in the Discord. Alright. I think we're just about gonna wrap up. Thank you guys for tuning in. This stream went on a little bit longer than I intended, but I've been just had a good job chilling out, and I just start working on this, and I can't bring myself to stop. Thanks for tuning in. Feel free to support me, or not even. Feel free to hit me up on my Discord or in the comments of any of my stuff. And maybe if you guys want, I'll do another stream sometime soonish. Have a good night, and I will see you guys later.